Meantime, a few cross-country runners are still celebrating state championships after Saturday's snowy trek. Of course, most runners didn't medal, but our Alec Boffinger shows us one who felt like she won it all, regardless.
Laurel Junior cross-country runner Andria Mourich placed 9th at this past weekend's State A cross-country meet and garnered all-state honors. But that likely isn't the lasting memory from her season. That moment came at the Eastern A divisional meet. Andria's mother, Adriana, had been in and out of the hospital in recent weeks as she was diagnosed with MS. The Eastern A divisional meet was the first time in a month that Adriana was able to see Andria run, and Andria won her first cross-country race of her career.
So I was super excited, and I was just really happy, and before the race I was bouncing around, and I was just so happy. And crossing the finish line was just a crazy feeling, because I've never won a cross-country race before. So it was my first time, and it was just that shocking moment where I was like, wow, I just did that, and it was completely crazy.
Seeing her was amazing. I saw when she took that second lap, and when she was in first, I was like, oh my gosh, like stumbling to get my phone. And then at that time, I still couldn't do anything by myself. So I was being stubborn, and I was trying to walk up to see her. And she went and she hugged me as I was in borderline tears. But then she's like, Mom, I ran the race for you. So then that kind of just like let the waterworks.
The time Adriana spent in the hospital was hard on Andria. Andria spent her evenings running to the hospital after practice or video chatting with her mom just to see her in some form. That mental drain reflected in Andria's performance in practice and competition.
It was really hard to process. My coaches noticed that I was off, and they made sure that I knew they were there for me. But it was really hard to focus on practicing when I knew that she was in the hospital.
After hundreds of tests, multiple visits in and out of the hospital, a spinal tap, and a brain biopsy, there was finally clarity for the Mourich family. That took a weight off Andria's shoulders, and it was reflected in her personal best time at the divisional meet with her parents in the crowd.
It was just a really inspiring thing, because having parents there and people there to support me is a huge thing, and it was the first time in a while. And also just running for a purpose is something that really helps me, because it's something to drive me in the race when I'm tired.
I was very, very proud. Like, she works so hard. I can't even emphasize on how hard she's worked. I know that it couldn't have happened to a better person. I've never met somebody with as big as heart as